Hey guys, Samro here, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, you may remember, or in the last couple of episodes, because it was another, like, 50-minute long session, divided into several episodes. In the last few episodes, we defeated the imprisoned a second time, went back to the past, talked to Zelda, and now she's trapped herself in, like, an amber sort of thing. Maybe it's made entirely out of amber relics, or something like that. Probably not, though, but anyway. But yeah, now she's, like, frozen in a sleep without end, and the only way to revive her is by vanquishing Demise for good, not just seal- Oh, by the way, Demise is the name of, like, the imprisoned's true form, as we learned in the last couple of episodes. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, the only way to free Zelda from her sleep, is to destroy Demise completely and not just seal him over and over again. And the only way to do that is to find the Triforce. We already have the mark on the back of our hand of all three Triforces. I think that's really cool that Link gets all three in this game, instead of just the courage. But yeah, but all we have is the mark. We don't have, like, the full Triforce, so we can... the actual full Triforce, so that we can make a wish. So, to find out where the Triforce rests, let's go pay a visit to Zelda's father, Gaiapora. Oh, and also in the last episode, by the way, now that we've landed down here, when we saw Zelda, we got our Master Sword, transformed again for the final time, and now it's in its true ultimate form. It's now called the True Master Sword. Like, before it was just called Master Sword, now it's, yeah, the True Master Sword. Blessed by the goddess herself, in Zelda's form. Can only be wielded by the hero of legend. Yeah, and what's great about this sword... Look how quick the Skyward Strike charges. Yeah. It's also a lot more colorful than the previous Master Sword form. It's a lot more, like, lively. Whereas before it seemed kind of like, you know, like, desaturated as far as, like, its coloring went. Also, we now have a golden sheath. Before it was silver, so that also kind of indicated that it wasn't the Master Sword's final form. Anyway, now to go talk to Zelda's father. Hello, Gaiapora. It's been a while. Alrighty.
Hey.
Ah, hello, Samro. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me.
I'm pretty sure my voice for him has, like, switched so many times. Sometimes it's like
this. An imitation of a friend of mine I used to work with.
in, like, a stage production. He, an actor named Dwayne, not Dwayne Johnson, but I won't say his full name, but, yeah, and I switched between that voice and,
You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. Samro, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You've had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice for that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any questions at all, about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to share you all that I know.
well, actually...
What do I know of the Triforce? Samro, where did you hear that word? It's true, the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in many of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history.
Okay, just like the old lady said.
I'm sorry, Samro, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject.
Well, he was no help. Great.
Hey.
Samro, just a moment.
Yeah?
Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levius, or Levius, or however you pronounce his name, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages.
Levius, maybe. I don't know, I'll just call him Levius, it sounds cooler.
Levius has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know of the Triforce, it would be him.
Where is he?
Yes, I feared that may be your next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently I've heard rumors suggesting that Levius is trapped inside that massive cloud.
Trapped? I can get in and out of that cloud, no problem.
I asked Instructor Owlin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there's any truth to these rumors. I'd meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing.
Wait, so he went into the Thunderhead before Zelda went missing? I couldn't get into the Thunderhead until after, until like piercing it. How did he get in? Okay.
Instructor Owlin can fill me in on the details later. So why don't you go speak with him yourself and see if what his investigation has revealed?
Alright, sounds good. Hi. Instructor Owlin, nice. Nice owl pun. Ah, Samro, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? Yeah, I did, and, heh.
What? Levius? So you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it.
Trying to mimic, like, his voice. He goes like,
If I'm correct, Levius is the one inside the Thunderhead, but that's not the Levius we all know. That's a monster!
It certainly looks like Levius, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes were full of malice. People change, or old wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he's possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. A parasite, perhaps.
What? You want to talk to Levius?
That's impossible. I don't think Levius is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it would likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death on a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand, and I get the feeling nothing I could say could talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey!
Levius is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something's possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Samro, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levius of the blight that has hold of him. Wait, if you can teach me the Spiral Charge, that means you probably know it, so why didn't you free him of his curse? Well, I mean, he is getting older, but... The teacher, I mean. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press A. Okay, cool. This is a technique that only senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. Alright, dive off the platform, call the bird, and let's get to it. So basically we have to use the new Spiral Charge technique to, excuse me, to break these targets. And we're somehow suspended in midair and not moving forward. Which is impossible for a bird with that wingspan. Anyway. Destroy 10 targets within 2 minutes, roughly. Alright, off I go. Alright, so this is fairly easy, if you know what you're doing. So yeah, Spiral Charge that, and you can break these targets like you could with a slingshot, or not. Yeah, it's harder to go for, like, the birds, because they're moving targets, so... Oh, shit. Oof, it's taking me like 20 seconds per target, that's not good. Yeah, you don't have to, like, attack the targets like, you know... It doesn't matter if you do it from the side, from the front, or whatever. Anyway. Oh yeah, it's playing the same music as, when we played Cuddage in, like, the 3rd or 4th episode. The 4th, I think.
Okay. Come on, come on. Turn the radio on. Okay. Got it. Okay, we're halfway there, roughly. Oh, thank God, I thought... Alright. Okay, okay, just 2 more, that's all we need. Maybe we can get more. I don't know, maybe it's... I don't know if it stops when we get 10 targets or when the time runs out. Okay, just get this last one, it's easier. Okay, finished. With some time to spare. Awesome. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within in the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Samro. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the spiral charge as a qualified bird rider. Next thing we have to address is how to go about finding Levius. Maybe the owner of the lumpy pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levius. Go to the lumpy pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Yes, sir. Okay, we haven't gotten any other goddess cubes or anything since the last couple of episodes, so I think we're good. I think we could just progress the storyline and go to the lumpy pumpkin guy. I'll take these beacons off where we got the last couple goddess cubes. Alright, to the lumpy pumpkin we go. Oh yeah, we do the spiral charge now. Every time we press A. I imagine that would make Link pretty dizzy. Oh well. And in we go. To the lumpy pumpkin! Oh, there's something else we can do as well that involves gratitude crystals. Oh shit, how many gratitude crystals? That's the wrong menu. We still have 60. So there's 20 more. All in groups of 5. Interesting. We'd actually probably do those before we head over to Levius. We probably should, honestly. Because I'm pretty sure after meeting Levius, we trigger a couple things. But okay, anyway. Okay, first things first, though. Now, let's do the side quest first. We'll talk to the lumpy pumpkin guy afterwards. Hello there! Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so the side quest with Kina here. This is the last side quest on the lumpy pumpkin. The last thing... I know someone. The last thing that's not, the last, quest to do on the lumpy pumpkin that's not, like, that's part of the main story. Again, not a side quest. Anyway, with the dowsing ability, Fee can help us find someone to, dig underground for Kina's pumpkin patch. So that's good. You had to plow for the pumpkin patch.
Is there really someone who would help me out?
Alright, cool. Yes there is, Kina. And I'm gonna find him for you. So they're in the Elden... in the... Dows. I wish to dows. Thank you. They're in... excuse me. They're in the Elden Providence. And given that they're in the Elden Providence, you've probably guessed who, or at least what species this person is gonna be. Shakalaka. Point to your preferred descent area. Okay, I want to go here. Awesome. Okay, so we don't have to go very far to find the person we're looking for. We have to... Oh, these guys are still here. Oh, hi. Oh, jeez, I was... Okay, didn't shield bash quick enough. Fortunately, we have a sword more than strong enough to kill these guys in one hit. So, that's good. Oh man, 10 gold skulls and 15 ornamental skulls. Yeah, there's another guy over there. Oh, it's still shooting at us. Okay, moving on. Oh, hey, arrows, nice. So that's where that Bokoblin stores his supply. Oh yeah, by the way, now we have, now there are these guys here. Oh, jeez. Come to think of it, that may have been a shortcut, where I'd claw shot onto these, like, a shortcut for the, that quest when we were doing, when we were trying to get, Scrapper up the mountain. I would claw shot past these things, then go up the, like, updraft thing over there, maybe? Would Scrapper follow me up the updraft? I mean, he can fly. Maybe he probably would. Oh, wow. That would have made things easier. Okay, I'm an idiot. Fortunately, with these claw shot things, we can now get past here a lot more easily. There's a moblin over there. A Rikishi moblin, as I call them. Even though that's not what they're actually called. Oh, yep, he's got iron. Oh, right in the nipple ring, and it had no effect, because he's too tough. Okay, anyway, so... Oh, man, it's been... Oh, man, how many episodes has it been since we were down here? Good lord. May as well find some loot here for us to dig. Nothing. Oh, Eldenor. Okay, that's a decent amount of rupees. Oh, we still need to get like 100 rupees so we can get up to 1,000. Yeah, some of the Mogmas we were talking to before are in the last dungeon are up here. Oh, and I was supposed to land on that platform. Great. Hey, what's up? Well there, it's my old pal. How you been, old pal? Me? My claws are sharp and my nose is tuned into treasure. Yep, I'd say I'm great. One thing's got me worried, though, is our Elder Gold. He's been acting kinda odd since going to those ruins. Would you go and see Gold? He's over that way somewhere. I know he'd be happy to see your mug. My mug? Yeah. Okay, here. I'll show it to him. It's my mug. Okay, can I claw shot up, or... No, really, I have to, Okay, updraft, and let's try that again.